I've been waiting my whole life to find someone like you, to find someone like you.
Welcome back to my channel. I am Robin, and this is all my Bibles, devotions, prayer books, my illustration Bible, study Bibles, complimentary study Bibles. We're just gonna go through all of them, and I'm gonna tell you the new edition ones that I just got. Okay, so let's start from the beginning to the end. All right, first thing first, we have this pocket-sized Bible. I bought this back in 2023. I bought this for the fact that I was going to be working in office at my old job, and I wanted a handy-dandy Bible to go with me. I recently found this idea on Pinterest. I forgot the girl, but I believe she's a Mormon, and she has like this prayer book. There's like different tabs she have. And I wanted this one to be a scripture finder. So like when I'm out, I can find like certain scriptures to help me like pray when I'm going through something, or just having like a Bible on hand whenever I just want to be feed the word. It is color coded. I don't want to open it yet to tell y'all like all what's inside. But this is what these tabs means, and they are color coded by a highlighter as well. So it's like that orange is for this orange, this pink for that pink, that green, and this blue for that blue, and this purple for that purple. That's how it looks. So I'm gonna give you guys an example. I'm gonna go to Hagar. So for this example, I actually did color this little text. I just felt it in my spirit that day to do that, but I'm not recommending you guys coloring your text. Do what you feel led to do. But anyways, so this is about Hagar. This is in Genesis chapter 16. And I liked this text. So the purple, right, if I go back to the beginning, it means verses that stick out or a woman that was in the Bible. So I will read this chapter, this verse, and then I would pray over it, kind of like the SOAP method, but in my head. So I read the scripture, I do my observation, and I like basically apply it to my life, and I say a prayer. It's basically the SOAP method, but in a quicker way, in a quick way while you're just like on your 15-minute break or your 30-minute lunch, you know. This was the idea when I originally got the Bible, but I did not stick to it because when you're working at a call center, sometimes on your breaks, you just want to just rest for a minute, close your eyes after dealing with so many of those high volume calls. So yeah, that's what this Bible was for. All right, so this is not a Bible, it's actually a book that I was supposed to read. I got this back in 2017 or 21, and I have not read past this page. I always get to around the beginning of the book, and I just feel like, okay. But I found this through like one of my influencer I like, and she had posted it that had how much this had helped her, and I had bought it. It didn't cost that much. I think like $6, so it wasn't nothing. But I don't know. So every now and so often I'll start from the beginning to read this one, but I haven't got into it yet. So this was another one. So I actually bought two of these. I actually did give this to my mom, but I had Prayer Promise for women and Prayer Promise for girls. I gave the one that was for girls to my little sister, just because I just felt like the woman one would have been better. But like I said, I did give this to my mom, but I took it back because I wanted it back. No, I just took it back because I know I really did want it back. But yeah, this is what this looked like. I bought this back in 2022 or 23, the beginning of 23. But it's not like this next one I'm gonna show you. But I did get this from Ross or Burlington. Yep, got it from Ross. This you can find on Amazon, but I did not buy this from Amazon. I think I bought this from Ross or Burlington. This I bought back in 2021 or 2020. I want to say 21. This has been with me because you look how it looks. So yeah, I done did this thing up. I like it. The one I had before that has more, or just have different topics, but I do like this one a little bit better. Where did I get it from? Does it tell me at the back? Yep, I got it from Ross, and it looked like it was $3.99. So yeah, like I said, they have it on Amazon for like $9 to $10, but I did not buy it from there. I'm just not gonna cap you guys. Let's move into a daily devotional. This is 366 hope for each morning. I bought this, does it say? I want to say 2022 or 23. No, I don't say. Okay, cool. I thought because some of them I write the date on. Like I write the date on here to let me know when I bought it. But okay. This one I'm starting to read now than when I originally bought it. But the only reason why I haven't stayed reading it is because I had like another one that I was consistent in a little bit more than this one. But I actually like this. This is in an NIV text. Yeah, it'll tell you over here. So this was in the NIV. So I bought this 2024 because when I was starting to really dive in my Bible study, I found out there was some missing chapters from the Bible. So I bought this. I haven't really read it. I think I've glanced at it. I think it's been collecting dust more than anything. I think I read some of it. I thought it would show me. Because I know I opened it once because of a Pacific YouTuber. Okay, I did. A Pacific YouTuber was talking, they did like a Bible study on it, and I thought it was kind of crazy because I just got it, and then I just heard like they did it like a Bible study. I was like, okay, cool. Like, okay, how you do that there? But I did get that from Amazon as well. So this was a daily devotional that I was telling you guys about that I've been, during that time I've been reading. I got this in 2021. I did get this from Ross. Nope, Burlington. Nope, Burlington, $6.99. That red little triangle right there or whatever. Yep, little triangle. That's Burlington. It's just, there were just some days where I was having good days. Some days I won't. I feel like it was more towards the end of the year. I was like, it's more towards the end of the year. But yeah, I was in this one more for 2021 and 2022. I bought this next one in 2024. I'm trying to, there is something about me in the NLT translation that I just don't sit with. I don't know. I'm learning. I don't know. The NLT does not sit with me. I really love the New King James Version, but I don't know. The NLT just not. So I say this because this one is in a NIV translation, but it also uses NLT. So some of them I will get, but then some of them I just be like, what? Like, I don't recall it saying that, and then I'll just look at it like, oh yeah, it does say that in a different translation. So this one I really do not really touch like that. It looks cute aesthetically, but I'm not looking at the aesthetics right now. I'm really trying to understand it. So nope. This one has collected more dust than I possibly ever known. I did get this from Burlington. So yeah, it is collecting dust. All right, so this one, this wasn't my first Bible, but this is like the only one I can recall. I think I had like a mini one, like the very first Bible I showed you, back in 2020, but I just don't recall. And because I bought it for like, my bad. I bought it for like decoration. I know it's kind of silly to say I bought a Bible for decoration, but no, I had bought a Bible just for like my coffee table. So I have a Bible on my coffee table, and I had bought this one specifically just for me to study in. So I don't want to go in this too much because this is like my prayer Bible and Bible study Bible. So it's a lot. But I did buy this back in 2020, September. And I'm just gonna open it just a little bit so you guys can kind of get a glance. Most of this writing came from 2024. Like when I first bought it, I was like sticking to like the main scriptures, but I was using my Bible app more than anything. And that was that. So yeah. The reason I haven't shown it because inside of it, like I said, it's like a prayer Bible. If you've seen the Sister Rita Club, her YouTube channel, you kind of got an idea as what I mean. So I will link her video and her channel below so you guys can take a look and see if you want to make your own little personal prayer Bible. All right. But I did get this off of Amazon. It's like I think it's like between $11 and $16. Alright, so this I bought from Burlington, but this is also on Amazon. I did not pay $23 for it. Like, it's on Amazon. Let me not like lie. The highest I think I paid for this was like $8.99. Most of the time I really just use this for coloring. I don't know what happened. I think something spilled in it. Like something spilled in it. Let me move this down. To where like certain parts of it looks like this. So I try to color around it to make it look stand out, because I don't know what happened. It's just only in around that section. See, I try to like color it pink. Some parts I was trying to color it brown. So what I dislike about this Bible is, you see I did Bible study in this chapter. You can see it through. The pages are very thin, and that's why I didn't really stick to this journaling Bible for any other studies. I just don't like anything that bleeds through. These markers and these pens that I was using at this time are from Mr. Pen. They're on Amazon, so they really should have not bled through because there are no bleed through pens. So either Mr. Pen is false advertising or the Bible pages are really thin. And I think we just are going to read the Bible pages are really thin. But yeah, this I just use now for coloring. Alright, so I'm going to set this on to the side over here. But I did buy that in 2024. Alright. This one is dirty. Please don't come for me. Don't come for me. So this is the She Reads the Truth. This is an Christian Standard Bible. I bought this in the beginning of 2024 because I wanted to deep dive my Bible study and learn God's word. Just understand God's word. Just study his word a little bit more. That's why I bought the other two. And just noticed that I have a pattern here. I like to buy things thinking it's going to help me study God's word, where it is, but sometimes you can learn his word or understand his word just by reading the simple text and just spending time in that word. You don't need all these theologic, study notes, complimentary notes, just to get what the verse and text is trying to say. So that's my problem. That's my problem. I like to buy tons of book and really, really, really study the word, when sometimes it's more with just sitting in the word where you can get the revelation and understanding of his word. So, okay. Let me stop talking. Yeah, okay. So I bought this for 2024. I don't know. I don't feel no connection with this Bible at all. Most of these notes here are from Heart Dive. Heart Dive Quinoa, especially with the other Bible, the New King James one I showed you. The second Bible before this, the little pink one, the one I bought in 2020. Most of those notes are from Heart Dive Quinoa and the Enduring Word Complimentary. So that's what you see here. My favorite book is always the most studied in every new book I get. And that's the Book of James. So like I said, this is what I mean when I say I wanted to study the word. Yeah, this is what I meant. So I don't mind showing you guys inside this Bible. I can say it did make my understanding, but it didn't change the. It's like I understood it, but not God. I don't know how to explain it. It's like the text is simple, but it's just like it's not feeding anything. It's just like I don't know. It's like you want the bread, but it gives you flour and not the rest of the ingredients. So, I don't know. Just me, personally. But yeah, this is the truth. This is what it looks like even after over a year. This is this one I studied hard for this one. It's just a short little chapter. This is my praising the Lord. And it was like, I had read the complimentary and I just was trying to find more verses that correlate with anytime David says praise the Lord or anytime there was praise given to the Lord. So it was just like this one, I really studied this one beyond what you see right here. Proverbs, which you're gonna see in the next Bible, I studied more in this. So see, look, this is how much. Now this is what the Bible looks like throughout this Bible, right? This is what it looks like throughout this Bible. But this is what it looks like throughout some of it. So I came up to the conclusion that I was going to use this for a journaling Bible / devotion because it does have like this in it. So I really like that a little bit. So yeah. And I like this information, you know, the intro to the chapters or to the book. So I do like that part. All right, so let's close this part. Next is this NLT translation. Like I said, I'm having a hard time with the NLT translation, but it is here. So I can open this one up and show you guys how this Bible looks because it's not really that personal as in like the other one I had. All right. So this is what it looks like. On the inside, as you can see, there's highlighted Bible annotation keys right here. A whole bunch of stickers. So we're just gonna stick to the beginning of it. So this time I didn't want to write down anything other like I did in the other Bible. So I wanted to write the genealogy. I can't say the word today. So I started from Adam, right? And I went down all the way to the 12 sons of Jacob, which has the son of Joseph who was thrown in a pit, was also sold into slavery. But this is what it looks like. All of this is keynoted. Like I said, not keynoted, annotated. But it's like I said, Proverbs. I'm trying to show y'all where I did. Like I said, like if you see how empty, like see how empty this is. It's like I try to like, you know, you know, make it look more appealing. Not saying that you should do that just to read the word, but I just wanted to make it more appealing so that I can consistently stay studying the word, because it's the purpose of this Bible. And I just couldn't. This sort of looks like in the end. So let me rewind back. I bought this book for a new understanding, and I was in this prayer group that I'm currently still in, and they always read out of the NLT. I wasn't forced to buy this book. I just wanted to buy it because I felt like the NLT translation to certain verses that I was reading King James, it helped me understand that particular verse. But now I'm just like, no. Yeah, no. Oh, I did not tell you, the first Bible in my illustration, the color Bible, those Bibles are all in King James. So I have King James. This is the NLT. I have the Christian Standard Bible and a New King James. Those are the Bibles that I have right here that show you. The devotionals, like I said, those are in NIV, and then there's one is the other one is in NIV and NLT together. I wrote this down also for this. These are the books that I wanted to read for this year. So I was gonna do the Indoor and Word Complimentary with the Heart Die with the Matthew Henry Complimentary. So I was gonna do the Bible study. Here is what I was gonna plan out. So I always watch Pastor Jerry. Then I wanted to start watching 2819 because I do like some of his sermon, like What Defile a Person was really good. All right. So then, like I said, I wrote it again so I can know, like, I didn't want to watch so many different pastors and different sermons from different people because I just didn't want to hear so many different other voices. You know, I don't know. That's something with me. So we're going to do a prayer binder. Prayer binder. Pray without ceasing, prayer journal. This is my tithing. I said 3% of my checks, so we're just gonna keep that. This is telling me I'm keep the little pocket Bible in my purse. 30 minutes a day. Ideal before work. So I kind of wrote all this stuff down. This I wrote at the beginning of the year, like maybe the 3rd, 4th day of the new year. So I'm just gonna throw this in here. Also, I did just buy this from Dollar Tree. This is going to be the Pacific sticky notes, little tabs, little things that will go into that Bible. Like I said, I wanted a Pacific so that I know what it says for studying. All right, so I just got these two a couple days ago because it's a story behind them all. So I bought this originally back in 2024, and I returned it because I had just returned it. I had returned it because my finances were not perfect, and at the time it just made sense just to keep reading my Bible and reading the Enduring Word Complimentary and the Matthew Henry Complimentary than just to buy the Tony Evans Bible Complimentary and spend the money. Like, I was trying to just use my free resources first, and then I was gonna say, like, years later I was gonna come back and get this, but I wanted it. I don't know why, but I feel like this book got thicker. It really looked like it got thicker over the years, or over a year. But yeah, so that's the story background is. When I bought this in 2024, I had bought the NIV Life Application Study Bible. That was like $30, and this was $21 at the time. So like I said, returning both of those back felt like a wise decision at the time, because it was just like, okay, girl, we're losing money. Like, it's good. I think God understand, like, God knew my heart as to why I was wanting to buy these Bible. But right now we need food. We got bills to pay right quick. So I think he understands, and he probably will want me to use my free available resources than just spending my money. That's what, I'm gonna believe that in my heart. But no, I do like it. This morning I was reading the attributes of God, which is in the really beginning of the book. Because I didn't want to just read it, just like open and read it. I did want to just start from the beginning to the end. So I had like a glossary. Not just trying to make me like I'm a liar. Oh, it was a glossary. I did pass it. Oh no, that wasn't a glossary. That was just giving me keywords. I hate the glossary. I like it's just giving me keywords. So I did like this. I wanted more. I don't know what it is. So I did like that. I didn't read this part. Oh my bad. I didn't see this page. That's why I stopped to read. I was like, hold on, spiritual warfare. What are you talking about? So I'm gonna come back to this. But yeah, I like it so far. It's really thick. It's the color looks nice. So, but yeah, this is really a good investment. I think this year, I think when I first bought it, it was like 2024, but now I paid like $22, $21, $22 for that one. This one was on sale. The last one at least, the ESV Bible. This Bible you don't have to really buy. There is an app called Hoopla. You can get it through your local library, and you can actually get this for free. You can read it for 21 days. I like physical things, so even though I was reading it online, I wanted it physically. So I bought it, and it was on sale for like $19. We're just gonna skip here. This has the ESV translation. I actually do like the ESV translations. It's actually not that bad. So this is what this looks like. So this one says like it got the new smell. It got like the new book smell. Yeah, I have to be careful because sometimes when I turn it like it's this thick, it kind of like you gotta straighten the page out. So like I'm gonna show you examples. If I go like this, it's kind of bent a little right here. So you gotta, since the pages are so thick, you gotta go back and like straighten it out. Let me see. Oh, I didn't know they had this. Wait a minute. So I think it has like a table of content. Not table of content, but like keywords. My phone. Of certain words, and they got more than She Reads the Truth. She Reads the Truth have given me some words, but these are like when you mention foe, follow, folly, fool, foolish, foolishness, a fool, foot, Jonah, Jonathan, Jordan, Joseph, Joshua, Josiah, Journey, Joy, Ishmael. Yeah, this is a good. This is what it. This is good. They have a lot of keywords. So these keywords, they are referenced back into like verses in the Bible that talks about it. I like this. I didn't know that. I just knew when I was reading it through the Hoopla app that I just knew I wanted it. Right now, it does seem really good. The only thing I dislike about the Hoopla app is that I want to say it is in order, but it's like the Bible is first, and at the end of the Bible, like the end, like let's say like Jonah, it ends in chapter 4 per se. Then you don't get the footnotes until after you read chapter 4, but you do get the introduction to the chapter, like the background text of it before you read the chapter. But everything is about clicking a link, so the link can take you all over the place. That's the only thing I did not like about reading things digitally. They also have, so there's 2 other Bibles that I wanted to buy, which is the Women's Study Bible and the New King James Version. I read it online, in the NIV version on the Hoopla app as well with that ESV Bible. Right now, I'm currently for the Hoopla Bible. They have the Life Application complimentary. So since I did not buy the Life Application Study Bible this time around, I was going to I'm gonna just borrow one chapter because you cannot buy them all. So I think there's like 18 volumes of it. So you can't borrow all 18. You can only borrow up to 6 books at a time. And that's just 6 books in general. So if you wanna borrow 16 of Life Application complimentary, then you can, but just know you can't borrow nothing else to the next month. So for example, if I want to read a book of James, I will be in James, studying James for 21 days until I want to read the next one, which honestly, I think it's a smart idea because you're in one chapter, you're not all over the place. And it gives you some time to study that particular chapter and author and what the whole purpose and meaning behind the text. So, but I would try to use my available resources first before I will commit to using those downloads, because Hoopla has a lot of stuff that is another app that I use from my local library that they don't have. So that local library book, the other one, I can borrow a book. I can borrow a 20 book at one time, and I can return it and then get another book. But it has to be available, and if it's not available, you have to wait. You have to place a hold, and you can only place 10 holds. So anything I don't like. But if it's available, you can borrow it for 14 days. So it's just a lot different. This is what it looks like, y'all. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I did too much. But hey, they were all like spur of a moment. Especially these last 2. It was just like I've been through so much that I wanted to really get back into the word, studying the word. But this is the end of the video. I might do another one actually opening some of these Bibles, like open them and showing y'all like the beginning to the end. Especially this one, I might do another video doing that. But man, I didn't show you most of it. This is it. Oh, please don't pay attention to my stuff. Like, this is supposed to be hanging up. Beauty begins the moment with you. Over here is like my work stuff, so that's why you see computers. So yes, I do work. I work from home. This is my favorite speaker. I used to play worship sound, but right now it's playing over on my TV. As you can see, I have index cards, the small ones, big ones. I have a whole bunch of sticky notes. Some more over here. I have a lot of sticky notes. Y'all saw it fell, right? Anyway, so these are my 2 color pencils. One I got from Dollar Tree, the other one I got from Walmart. They were both the same price. Funny thing is, this is 24 pencils for $1.27. This is 12 for $1.25, which is really $1.75 once taxes. I think it's like $1.30 with taxes. I'll be tripping with taxes. These are all the pens I bought. So all these pens came from Walmart. I had bought a set for $48, which was 13 something, about $15, and half of them didn't write, and sometimes now they still struggling out with the ink. Then I bought another one with the felt touch, like this felt pens or something like that, where they don't bleed through as much through my Bible like the other one does. So these I got in a pack of 48 at Walmart from that brand again. They do not work well, but I did get these from these for like $13. Like they're $11.98, but for taxes and everything, I always say 13, always round up. I got 24 of these for that. So 48 for 15. I'm gonna say 14. 48 for like 15, 14, and then now it's not 48, 24. It's not that many pens in here. It's not that many pens like you think it is. I think some ink spilled. Okay, so cool. It's cool. But it's not as many you think that's in here. No. I threw a lot of pens away, and I've used a lot of them. So more like these like 60 pens, 50 pens now, instead of what, 48 plus 24. I'm not even trying to do math right now. My head hurts. I don't have all those pens. No. I threw a lot away. But this is what it looks like. Let me take a better picture. Child, I can't even stack the Bibles right. Look how crooked it looks. But until next time.